do not shy away from AI. Okay, we need to lean into it. I always say, like, when you're doing online courses, especially, you look at the trends, you look at the market, you look at what is going on. A lot of people tried to shy away from email when it first came out. A lot of people didn't want to use social media when it first started getting popping, especially IG. And so we look at those folks now and it's like, these tools are here for a reason. They're not going anywhere. So rather than go against the current, we're going to go with it, right? But we're going to go with it in our own ways. So here's my prediction for AI when it comes to online courses. Hey guys, it's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. I've helped hundreds of creative entrepreneurs and business owners to take back their free time, generate additional revenue, and celebrate while living that work from anywhere lifestyle through creating online courses and digital education. So I'm super excited that you guys are here. Say it with me. Done is better than perfect. Master one thing at a time. Practice makes better. And this has to work, right? Let's get it. Hello, what's going on, party peeps? First of all, happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, and also happy Valentine's Day. Like, hold on, let me get my heart together. Happy Valentine's Day. So I am not like a traditional Valentine's Day person. Like, I love to celebrate all year round, and so that's just what it is. But happy Valentine's Day to y'all. Like, I'm trying to get my heart together so y'all can see my heart. I love y'all so much. I will be going out later on tonight. If you don't have a Valentine, don't worry about it. Be your own Valentine and treat yourself, okay? Hopefully you're doing that every day, but definitely like take some time to go pick some stuff up for yourself. But I'm heading downtown tonight. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Shamika, six-figure CEO in the building. Says happy Valentine's Day, coach. Wizway home, what's going on? Tanisha says, hey girl, hey, with the Valentine's Day heart. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. I'm excited. All right, so let's talk about this for a second, because I want to talk, like, we see all the AI stuff going around town, all right, going around the internet. And so I want to talk about how AI is going to relate to your online courses. What's that going to look like going forward? And should you be using AI? Now, here's my the first thing that I want to say is, do not shy away from AI. Okay, we need to lean into it. I always say, like, when you're doing online courses, especially, you look at the trends, you look at the market, you look at what is going on. A lot of people tried to shy away from email when it first came out. A lot of people didn't want to use social media when it first started getting popping, especially IG. And so we look at those folks now and it's like, these tools are here for a reason. They're not going anywhere. So rather than go against the current, we're going to go with it, right? But we're going to go with it in our own ways. So here's my prediction for AI when it comes to online courses. There are going to be so many colleges and universities that are going to use AI to not only help develop their courses and programs, but also to help teach their courses and programs. Okay. Now this is going to happen. Number one, courses and universities have been around, colleges and universities have been around for a very long time. And so when we're starting to talk about online courses and self-education, when I first started my online course business, I want to make sure I have my notes here so that I don't forget anything. Y'all know how I do. And this one is super important. So when I first started my online course business, one of the things that I always highlighted was that online courses are no longer reserved for university professors and college instructors, right? Meaning that anyone can create an online course. And I always say you create your courses from your own lived experiences, all right? Now, this is where self-education is going to have a more competitive edge over those college courses and university courses, is that as a people, now granted, we're still kind of in COVID. People are saying during COVID, but it's like, we're kind of still here, because I know many people who have had COVID, including like my entire family, which they're all good now. All their tests are negative, but it was like everybody had COVID. And I'm like, y'all good, up there. But, COVID is still happening. And so we're still in this space. I feel that as a result of COVID, a lot of things have gone online, right? And so we're still in this space where we're craving and really desiring that human touch, the human interaction, interaction. And so self-education is definitely going to have a competitive advantage still over, and especially over, colleges and universities. Now, I am not saying that there is anything wrong with you taking college and university classes. I'm saying that it costs a lot of money to wait a long time to get degrees and all the extra stuff, to not even be guaranteed a job in the field in which you went to school for, right? Like, and that was my whole qualm. That was my whole problem with traditional education. And the system that has not been changed. I also need to make sure this is on Do Not Disturb because it's distracting me. But that's the thing, right? Again, we live in a very tech-based world. And so that was my only qualm, is like, it costs a lot. You got to wait a long time. Self-education is the complete opposite. It's, yeah, you're going to pay for it, but at the end of the day, that return on investment is going to come much faster than you sitting through 4 years and then there not being a guarantee that you're able to apply what it is that you learn. Self-education is different in that maybe you have a 7-week course or maybe even a 3-month course, right? And then you're able to apply the principles and strategies that you are learning as you go, so that you start to see results. And the way I teach online courses is your people should be getting results every single week. I don't care what it is that you're teaching. There should be a result that is happening through your courses, okay? So we are not delaying the gratification or the results when it comes to your online courses. So that is one of the biggest advantages that self-education is going to have. Now, regarding AI, here's where AI comes into play regarding your online courses. You're going to use AI as a tool. Like, think of AI as a partner. It is not going to replace the development of your courses, and it is not going to, absolutely never going to replace the teaching of your courses. You still have to show up, for the reason that people want human interaction, okay? Like, we're not trying to sit in classes with just straight up computers. Now, there are ways that your time, right? Because I always talk about online courses are freedom of time, finances, location. So you can take back some of your free time with online courses. Now, we started to look at, I started to see people using like AI generated faces and voices. Like, I saw over this week, there's a tool, and I forget exactly what it is, but I'm going to go like compile some of these interesting tools that I've been coming across. But there's a tool that will actually replicate your exact voice. And it did an excellent job for the person that I saw use it. And I was like, okay, this is very interesting. And then now you can take like these talking heads essentially and have your voice come out. And so you can start using AI to teach some of your course content. Like, for those of you who have been looking for ways to not show up on camera, because I still hear from y'all like, I don't want to be on camera, I don't want to show my face. For those of you who have been looking for ways not to do that, there are ways that AI will be able to help you do that, right? Now, I still say for your Q&A sessions, like when your students have questions and stuff like that, again, like, it's for you to show up. All of your content that you're developing, we're not about to put in, type it into a computer and let AI just generate things and then just take and copy and paste that. Like, no, you need to be teaching from your own lived experiences. What AI does is it basically compiles information from all different sources across the internet. That's basically what it is. It's like, some of it is like real user generated stuff, and some of it is like, here's all the sources that we found and we're just going to compile everything and give you this answer. Sometimes the answers are great, right? When I type in questions or ask questions, they have even some that will text you, answers. Like, you can text back and forth. It's very interesting. And so I'm loving it. I think it's fun, but I know that it's not going to replace me actually writing my own content. So we can use it to brainstorm ideas for your marketing. You can use it to brainstorm ideas for your sales and landing pages, right? For your online courses. You can use it to start brainstorming ideas even for your course content. So for some of you guys who are like, I don't know where to start when it comes to my content, well, think about your lived experiences, right? And start typing that stuff in, start typing questions and see what comes back. Now, I want you to think of it this way too, because one of my favorite tools for generating content, especially for my marketing, for my online courses, and this has been true since I started, like 2018, 2019, there is a site called answerthepublic.com. Okay. And now I want to give you this example real quick. So pro tip, use answerthepublic.com, right? To start generating some content ideas for social media. Of course, if you want my help to use Answer the Public correctly and make sure that those ideas are aligned with what it is that you are teaching, your course topic, your lived experiences, jumpfirstacademy.org is where you can get started. But Answer the Public is a really, really good tool to start generating and start pulling in. We can look at it from the standpoint of AI. I feel like at the basis of what Answer the Public is AI, right? It's pulling together all of the resources across different like internet browsers, things that people are searching for online, and is pulling all of those questions into like one database. And so when you go on answerthepublic.com, you'll be able to see like what kind of questions people are asking regarding your specific course topic or whatever have you. This is also a pro tip. If you're not sure what your course topic should be, then I would start with answerthepublic.com and just start typing in like what you'd like to teach about and see what kind of questions people are asking, and if what it is that you're interested in. Remember, passion plus expertise, so passion plus your knowledge and lived experiences are going to be your most profitable course topic. So as you start to type in, some of what your passions might be, or some of what your lived experiences and knowledge might be, some of what it is that you want to teach about, you'll start to see, are people actually asking questions about this topic? And what are those questions that people are asking? Does this make sense? Does this still excite me? Do I want to answer those questions, right? Do I want to be the expert in that industry in order to answer those questions? Also, like another pro tip, I need y'all to like be confident in what it is that y'all are doing. Okay? Understand, like, sure, there are other people who might be teaching your topic. There are other people who might be further along in whatever industry you're looking to break into. But I need you to go into it knowing that you are the subject matter expert, not a subject matter expert, not one of the subject matter experts. Like, no, you are you are the subject matter expert. Okay, like period, like you are the best. Now, in order to be the best, right, you are already that, but I also need you to know that you need to be known. Okay, so that means you need to start creating content. You need to start showing up. And that's why another reason why I say I don't believe that AI is going to be able to completely eradicate the need for you to show up. People are looking for this. People are looking for the connection. Like, AI is not going to provide this, right? AI is not going to provide my AI is not going to provide my quirky, oh my gosh, there goes my filter, right? AI is not going to provide like this sense of just being a human, just being a person. Again, it's a great starting point, I think, for online courses, especially when you're new and you're starting to develop your topic, you're starting to develop your content. But I also don't think that it replaces the need for a mentor. And I don't think it replaces the need for a coach, for somebody to be able to tell you, yes, that's the right direction. No, you shouldn't go down that path, or you shouldn't do that. That's a mistake that I made, and I don't want you to have to pay for it energy-wise, money-wise, financially, or any of those things, right? Like, so you still need a coach and a mentor to be able to guide you, but AI is, again, a great starting point, especially for like your punchy content lines and things like that. But do you want to use it to develop your entire course? No. And this was even a thing, let me just say this, because it was a couple of years ago, I feel like 2020, someone started to come out with, there was software, and they're still around, but I do not use it. I never recommend that my clients and students use it. There's software that people were creating. There are, I don't know, software companies that are creating content for people, like, that's not necessarily done by an expert. You know what I mean? That's not necessarily like, hey, I want somebody to create my course for me and I want it to be a person. Like, no, they have like machines and AI essentially spitting out content for people. And it's just not as effective, again, as it would be for someone to teach from their lived experiences. So know that AI is not going to replace online courses, online course creators. Like, we are here to stay. And so if you're still thinking about creating an online course and you haven't done so yet, you can still get started. It's something that is still going to be necessary. It's not going anywhere. Again, colleges and universities are going to be, I feel like, the main beneficiaries, if you will, just because I feel like a lot of what it is that is taught is standardized. Like, even high schools, middle schools is standardized. Self-education is not. Again, it comes directly from your lived experiences. So AI is not going to replace your online course creators, you as an online course creator. If you need to get started and you're trying to find a place where and how, go to jumpfirstacademy.org for some of my resources. Your favorite consultant, what's going on? What was the other website you mentioned? Answerthepublic.com. So answerthepublic.com. Now, regarding the tech as well for online courses, I do believe that AI is going to play a major role. I don't think we're there yet, but I can see this coming in the next year or two. A major role in helping, matter of fact, if we go at this pace, maybe in the next 6 months to a year, but I'll say a year or two, right? A major role in helping more creators to avoid tech overwhelm, if I can talk. So like, you know how overwhelming it is to learn new tech, new software. You know, there's always something that is rolling out for hosting your courses, creating landing pages, those sorts of things. And it can definitely be overwhelming, especially if you don't come from a tech background.
I'm not sure I understand.
Because you're being nosy, Siri, and you're not supposed to understand, right? Again, tech, right? So I can see AI definitely helping make it easier for people to upload and host their online courses and those sorts of things. But in the meantime, in between time, we do have a brand new brand partner. I'm super excited about it, who is giving away a hosting platform for free. You can get started for free. Of course, as you start to grow, there's additional cost there, but there's still a very low cost. It's like 30 or 40 bucks a month for you to host your courses. And they have like everything. The platform is super easy to use, super easy to navigate. You can literally upload your courses and have them hosted within like 3 minutes. If you want that link, all you have to do is shoot me a DM. If you're watching this on IG, just send a DM with the word host and I'll send over the direct link so that you could just get started. You can go right in. Again, it's free to start. You can start hosting. You can start scheduling lives if you want to with your students and clients. You can set up your landing pages so that people can navigate to the hosting, to your course that's hosted on that platform. So it's just really all in one. You can set up your payment, integrate your payments, and all of those awesome things. If you want the link, again, and you're watching this with me on IG Live, I appreciate you. Send over host, the word host, to me via DM, and I'll get you the direct link. If you're watching this replay over on YouTube, then all you got to do is send the word host via email. So you can email that over to us at hello@jumpfirst.org. Again, it's hello@jumpfirst.org, and someone from the team will go ahead and get you over that link. Other than that, those are my predictions regarding AI for online courses. I appreciate y'all for hopping on. My battery is dying, so I'm hopping off of here. But again, happy Valentine's Day to you. I appreciate y'all for being here.